Millions of Americans on Social Security are now set to receive a payment on September 27th, 2025, and the big news is this update comes with a raise in benefits. If you're on SSA, SSI, or SSDI, this could mean more money in your pocket. But the key question is, who qualifies and how much will you actually get? With inflation still high and seniors struggling to keep up, this increase couldn't come at a more important time. In this video, we'll break down exactly what the Social Security Administration just announced, the payment dates you need to know, and the groups of beneficiaries who will see these higher checks hit their accounts. Stay tuned, because before the end of this video, you'll know if you're on the list to get this September 27th boost. But before we dive in, if you're receiving Social Security benefits or know someone who does, smash that like button and hit subscribe, because I'm bringing you the most up-to-date information that could literally put more money in your pocket. My fellow Americans, today we're diving deep into a crucial update that affects millions of Social Security beneficiaries across the nation. The Social Security Administration has just confirmed the payment schedule for September 27th, 2025, and there's so much more to this story than just a payment date. I know many of you have been anxiously waiting for information about potential benefit increases, and today we're going to break down everything you need to know. You might be wondering, why is this particular payment so significant? Well, let me tell you, this isn't just another routine Social Security deposit. The September 2025 payment comes with several important changes that could significantly impact your financial situation. Whether you're receiving SSI, SSDI, or regular Social Security retirement benefits, these updates could mean more money in your pocket. One of the most pressing questions I've been getting from my viewers is, how much will my benefits increase? Let's address this head-on. The Social Security Administration has implemented a cost of living adjustment that reflects the current economic climate and inflation rates. This adjustment is designed to help beneficiaries maintain their purchasing power in the face of rising prices for everyday essentials like food, housing, and health care. Now, I can sense your next question. When exactly will these changes take effect? The September 27th payment will be the first to reflect these new adjustments for many beneficiaries. However, it's important to understand that the implementation might vary depending on your specific benefit category and your regular payment schedule. I'll explain more about this in detail, so stay with me. For those of you receiving SSI benefits, you might be particularly interested in the supplemental increases that have been approved. These additional funds are specifically targeted to help our most vulnerable citizens cope with the rising cost of living. The SSA has recognized the unique challenges faced by SSI recipients and has responded with targeted support measures. But here's something many people don't realize. These changes aren't just about the dollar amount of your benefits. The SSA has also made several administrative improvements to streamline the payment process and make it more efficient. This means faster processing times and fewer delays in getting your benefits to you when you need them most. You might be thinking, this sounds great, but what do I need to do to ensure I receive these increased benefits? That's an excellent question, and I'm going to walk you through everything step by step. The good news is that for most beneficiaries, these adjustments will be automatic. You won't need to fill out any additional paperwork or make any special requests. Let's talk about the actual numbers. The latest data shows that the average Social Security retirement benefit will see a meaningful increase. This raise is particularly significant when we consider the current economic landscape and how it affects retirees and disabled Americans who rely on these benefits to make ends meet. I know many of you are concerned about how these changes might affect other benefits you receive, such as Medicare or Medicaid. Rest assured, I'll explain how these various benefits work together and what you need to know to maximize your total benefit package. The relationship between Social Security and other federal benefits can be complex, but I'm here to break it down in simple terms. One aspect that's particularly exciting about this update is the special provisions for SSDI recipients. The Social Security Administration has implemented several measures to ensure that disabled workers receive adequate support to meet their unique needs. These changes reflect a deeper understanding of the challenges faced by individuals with disabilities. Now, here's something that many beneficiaries overlook: the impact of these changes on family benefits. If you have dependents who receive benefits based on your work record, these adjustments could mean additional support for your entire family. This is especially important for families with disabled children or elderly parents who rely on these benefits. I want to address a question that's been flooding my comment section. Will these increases affect my tax situation? This is a crucial consideration that many people don't think about until tax season arrives. I'll explain how these benefit increases might impact your tax obligations and what you can do to prepare accordingly. Let's talk about the timing of these payments. The September 27th date is crucial, but your actual payment date might be different depending on your birthday and the type of benefits you receive. The SSA has a specific schedule for distributing payments, and understanding this schedule can help you better plan your monthly budget. Here's something interesting that many people don't realize. These benefit increases are part of a larger strategy to ensure the long-term sustainability of the Social Security program. The SSA is constantly working to balance the needs of current beneficiaries with the program's future stability, and these adjustments reflect that careful planning. For those of you who are still working while receiving benefits, there's important information you need to know about how these changes might affect your earnings limits and benefit calculations. The SSA has updated several policies regarding work income and benefit payments, and these updates could impact your total monthly income. I want to emphasize something crucial. These changes don't just affect current beneficiaries. If you're planning to retire in the near future or thinking about applying for disability benefits, these updates could significantly impact your future benefit amounts. It's essential to understand how these changes might affect your retirement planning. Many of you have asked about the appeals process for benefit determinations. The SSA has also made some improvements to this system, making it easier for beneficiaries to challenge decisions they believe are incorrect. I'll explain the updated appeals process and what you need to know if you find yourself needing to use it. Let's discuss something that's often overlooked: the impact of these changes on survivors' benefits. If you're receiving benefits as a widow, widower, or dependent of a deceased worker, these updates could affect your monthly payments as well. The SSA has made specific provisions to ensure that survivors receive appropriate support. Now, here's a critical point about retroactive payments. Some of these benefit increases might include back payments for certain beneficiaries. I'll explain who might be eligible for these retroactive adjustments and how the process works for claiming any back payments you might be entitled to receive. For those of you who receive benefits through direct deposit, which is most beneficiaries these days, you'll want to ensure your banking information is up to date with the SSA. The last thing you want is any delay in receiving your increased benefits due to outdated banking information. Let's address another common concern: how these changes affect people who receive both Social Security and SSI benefits, known as concurrent beneficiaries. The rules can be a bit more complex for this group, but I'll break down exactly what you need to know if you fall into this category. Something that's particularly important to understand is how these benefit increases might affect your eligibility for other assistance programs. Programs like SNAP benefits, housing assistance, and other income-based support services often have specific income limits, and these increased benefits could impact your eligibility. I want to talk about something that's often misunderstood: the difference between the various types of benefit increases. There's the annual cost of living adjustment, COLA, programmatic increases, and individual benefit recalculations. Each of these can affect your benefits differently, and understanding the distinctions is crucial. For those of you who live outside the United States and receive Social Security benefits, there are some special considerations you need to be aware of. International beneficiaries might see some differences in how these increases are applied, and there are specific rules about receiving benefits while living abroad. Let's discuss the technology updates the SSA has implemented to make managing your benefits easier. The online portal has been improved, and there are new features available to help you track your payments and make changes to your account information more efficiently. Here's something practical that everyone should know: how to verify that you're receiving the correct benefit amount after these changes take effect. I'll show you how to check your benefit statements and what to do if you think there might be an error in your payment calculation. For those of you who help manage benefits for someone else as a representative payee, there are some specific things you need to know about these changes. The SSA has updated several policies regarding representative payees, and understanding these updates is crucial for anyone in this role. Let's talk about emergency situations and expedited payments. The SSA has procedures in place for beneficiaries who need immediate access to their funds in certain circumstances. Understanding these procedures could be crucial if you ever find yourself in an emergency situation. I want to address a concern many of you have expressed about the future of Social Security benefits. While these current increases are positive news, it's important to understand the long-term outlook for the program and how it might affect your future benefits. For those of you who are just beginning to receive benefits or are planning to apply soon, these changes could affect your initial benefit calculations. Understanding how your benefits are calculated and what factors influence your payment amount is crucial for making informed decisions about when to start receiving benefits. Let's discuss the importance of keeping your contact information updated with the SSA. With these significant changes taking place, you don't want to miss any important communications about your benefits. I'll explain the easiest ways to update your information and ensure you stay informed about your benefits. Here's something crucial: understanding how these benefit increases affect any overpayment situations. If you're currently repaying an overpayment to the SSA, these changes could impact your repayment schedule and amounts. Before we wrap up, I want to emphasize the importance of staying informed about your Social Security benefits. These changes are significant, but the Social Security program is constantly evolving, and staying up to date with the latest information is crucial for maximizing your benefits. Remember, if you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might benefit from this important update. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more Social Security news and updates. Drop your questions in the comments below, and I'll do my best to address them in upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.